What's going on YouTube? That Dapper Rider back again with another video. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. Thank you for joining me on this sunny day out for a ride. It's a little bit windy, it's a little bit chilly. Didn't really want to go for a ride. I was feeling a little bit lazy, but I did promise myself a couple months ago that I would stop making excuses this season and ride more. Not that I didn't ride a lot the previous seasons, but I just felt like I kept making excuses and didn't ride as much as I was able to. Gonna go for more rides, gonna record more videos for you guys. Also gives me a chance to test out a new mic setup. Before I was using one mic, and although it was good for the most part, I think without the ambient noise, it cut out a lot of the exhaust noise. Especially when I'm going sort of faster on freeways or whatever it is. So today I'm trying out two mics. I got one in my helmet to record my voice, and then I got another one in my backpack to try and record the ambient sound of the exhaust mainly. Hopefully it turns out well. I guess we'll see. If I post this video, it means I guess it turned out well. If you guys don't see this video, well, you guys wouldn't know then. Not really going anywhere in particular. I was going to go up north, but I didn't really know where to ride to. It's a little bit less traffic, but what can you do? It's the middle of a work day, so there's going to be traffic. Just got to deal with it. I'm also trying to ride more to get more comfortable on this bike. Not that I'm not comfortable, it's just as a tall rider, I'm like about 6 feet. Being on an R3, it does get cramped after a while. I think for the most part it's okay, but again for the longer rides, just because I'm crouched up so much, trying to tuck and get protection from the wind, my legs and especially my back gets a little bit sore. I have thought about upgrading to a bigger bike, but with my finances the way that they are right now, it's just not feasible. Technically I can probably sell this for a decent amount and just get a older used bike like an SV650 or something like that with the money. I don't think it's going to be that much more I would have to add if I have to add anything. Insurance would be cheap on a SV650 as well, or any upright naked, but I don't know, I still love this bike. Other than being cramped, other than the size of the bike, I did wish it was a little bit bigger, but it's a great bike. I mainly commute on the bike. I don't do any top speed runs on the highway. I'm not really interested in that, so I don't really need like a super sport or anything too powerful. I think this, commuting wise, is perfect. Fast enough to get up to speed, light enough where I can throw it around and it's nimble. It's also a great learning bike. Another reason I'm hesitant to upgrade or sell this bike is because initially my plan was to keep this bike as a track bike. Not a full track bike, but just something that I could take to the track just because it's smaller, it's nimble, it's great to learn on. And I feel like I haven't reached the full potential of this bike. I still have a lot to learn as a rider. So, I don't know. I don't want to end up selling this bike, getting another bike, and then regretting my decision. Me and my wife are trying to save for a house, a down payment for a house. We also have a baby on the way. So, we're trying to pinch all the pennies that we can to save for that and just prepare. I think because upgrading is more of a want than a need, I think I can hold off. Unless a really, really good deal pops up where I can sell this bike and add a little bit more to get a really nice one, then maybe I would consider it. But if that doesn't happen, I'll probably keep this bike for another season, see how it is at the end of the season, and then decide whether I'm going to upgrade, get a cheap bike in conjunction with this one, or to sell this one and just upgrade to a more powerful one. I think the biggest deciding factor is whether I can get comfortable. I do want to go on longer rides or longer trips up north where there's actually twisties and where I can sort of open her up a little bit more compared to just commuting in the city. Even if I do decide to upgrade, I have a hard time right now choosing what bike to upgrade to or what type of bike. Most likely the two choices would be either another super sport bike or a middleweight upright naked. My heart is telling me sport bike just because I love the way that they look. They look so cool. Always been into sport bikes. That's what got me into riding in the first place. But is it logical? Probably not. Especially because mostly I commute on the motorcycle, or I use the motorcycle mainly for commuting. So an upright naked would be more practical. I can probably get used to the seating position of a super sport, but I don't know. I'm already getting cramped on this. A bigger super sport would give me a little bit more room, but I feel like the outcome is going to be very similar, if not the same. On the other hand, upright naked, from what I've heard, it'd be amazing to commute on with the lower end torque. The more upright position. And it's still sporty enough where if I want to take it, you know, to the twisties on the weekend, I think I can still have a lot of fun, or even if I want to take it to the track. Kind of why I mentioned an SV650. It's cheap on insurance. If anything goes wrong, there's a huge community to help you out with any issues that you have. Parts availability is probably huge. I feel like whatever I do end up going with, I'll be happy with the decision. It's just, I don't know, I'm very fickle when it comes to things like these. I'm always scared that I'm going to regret my decision, that I sort of, you know, didn't think it through or whatever it is, but I think that's probably just me overthinking. I mean, as long as I get to be on two wheels, I think that's the most important thing, right? There is a chance that I might be upgrading a lot sooner than I expected, but again, there's a lot of factors involved. One of the guys in my riding group is looking to sell one of his sport bikes, and he's selling it to me, or he's considering selling it to me for a good price. Kind of torn on whether I want to sell this bike for that bike. I mean, the model of bike that he's selling, ever since I saw it and heard it, I fell in love with it, and I've always wanted it. It's a super sport, but it is not a Japanese bike, so reliability is an issue. It's going to be my only bike if I do sell this, so, you know, not being Japanese, if it does sort of give issues, I do most of the maintenance myself right now, but it's mainly the basic thing. So if something does go wrong, if it's more of the major thing, then, you know, with my financial situation right now, and if it's an expensive fix, then I don't want to be bikeless until it gets fixed. So that's a fear that I have, I guess, and something that makes me hesitate to go through with selling this one and getting that bike. But yeah, like I said, it's a bike that I fell in love with and I've always wanted. I can probably save up and buy it in the future if anything, but again, the price that he's selling it for to me is pretty cheap comparatively, and I feel like with the tariffs and everything happening in the States, the price of bikes will, I think, inevitably go up, and that will probably affect the used market as well, just like what happened with during COVID. Yeah, a lot of things to consider, but again, I'm probably overthinking it. I do tend to do that, so, you know, I feel like I should probably just enjoy what I have. Let whatever happens, happens. Don't try and force anything. and just take it as it comes. Anyways, I think that does it for this video. You guys probably heard enough of my rambling. If you guys made it this far and you guys want to stay up to date with me, hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below on any feedback or any comments that you guys have regarding this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.